Hello, my name is Rohit Mittal and today's our topic is quadrilateral. So we are going to discuss some good questions based on quadrilateral. The first question is the adjacent sides the adjacent sides of a parallelogram are 15 centimeter and 10 centimeter are 15 centimeter and 10 centimeter if the length of one diagonal of the parallelogram if length of one diagonal of the parallelogram is 20 centimeter. So find the length of other diagonal. Find the length of other diagonal. Alright, so we have a parallelogram. So this is the diagram. We have a parallelogram. The name is ABCD. Okay, the name of the parallelogram is ABCD. ABCD. Now it is given that the adjacent sides are 15 and 10 centimeter. So we are taking that AB is 15 centimeter and BC is 10 centimeter. Now the first diagonal is AC and the second diagonal is BD. So here is the solution. Okay, so it is given that AB is 10 centimeter, BC is 10, sorry. It is given that AB is 15 centimeter, BC is 10 centimeter. The point O is intersection point of the diagonals. Now we know that diagonals of a parallelogram bisects each other. Diagonals of a parallelogram bisects each other. Therefore O is the midpoint of both AC and BD. So we know that O is the midpoint of both AC and AD, but we just need this relationship that O is the midpoint of AC. So right now I'm using this property. So now I have a triangle. The triangle is ACD. So in triangle ACD, O is the midpoint, so DO will be the median. So I'm going to use Apollonius theorem. By Apollonius theorem, we know that Apollonius theorem is sum of squares of two sides is equal to 2 times the sum of square of median drawn to the third side and half of the third side. It means sum of AD square plus DC square. AD is the first side, DC is the second side of the triangle. Now is equals to 2 times square of the median. Median is DO plus half of third side is AC, half is AO, square of AO. Okay, so AD square plus DC square is equals to 2 times of DO square plus AO square. Now we just need to put the values. Now this is the parallelogram, so BC is equals to 10 centimeter, that's why AD is also equals to 10 centimeter, and AB is equals to 15 centimeter, that's why DC is also equals to 15 centimeter. We just need to put the values. Okay, so AD, the value of AD is 10. So 10 square plus the value of DC is 15. 15 square is equals to 2 times of DO. We just need to find the value of DO. DO square plus AO. Now it is given that one diagonal is 20 centimeter. So we are taking that value of AC is 20 centimeter. Now the value of AC is 20 centimeter. So AO will be half of AC. It will become 10 centimeter. Okay, because O is the midpoint, so 10 square. Now we just need to solve this equation and we can get the value of DO very easily. The value of 10 square is 100 plus the value of 15 square is 225 is equals to 2 times of DO square plus the value of 10 square is 100. Now 100 plus 225 will become 325 is equals to 2 will be multiplied inside. So 2 into DO square plus 2 into 100 will become 200. Now 2 DO square is equals to 325. 200 will be negative on that side. So minus 200. The value of 2 DO square is equals to 325 minus 200 is equals to 125. The value of DO square is equals to 125 minus 2. So because 125 is not divided by 2, that's why I am taking directly square root of both the sides for getting the value of DO. So DO will be equals to square root of 125 divided by 2, okay, is equals to 125 is equals to 5 into 5 into 5, okay, 5 into 5 into 5. So because we have a pair of 5, that's why I'm taking 5. Alright, now under root 5, square root of 125 is equals to 5 root 5 divided by root 2, okay, 5 root 5 divided by root 2. Now we have the value of DO. We just need to find the length of other diagonal. Other diagonal is DB, so we just need to find the value of DB. We know that O is the midpoint of BD, so DB is equals to, we know that O is the midpoint of BD, that's why DB is equals to 2 times of DO. DB is equals to 2 times of DO, because O is the midpoint of DB, okay. 2 into the value of DO is 5 root 5 divided by root 2. Now so root 2 will be cancelled by 2 and we have root 2 on the numerator. So 5 root 2 and root 5 will be multiplied and will become root 10. So 5 root 10 centimeter, this is the answer, and the length of the other diagonal. So if in a parallelogram we have two adjacent sides and the length of one diagonal, we can calculate the length of other diagonal by the use of Apollonius theorem. Now we are going to start the next question, which is also based on quadrilateral. Okay, the next question is question number 2. Question number 2 is, in the given diagram, we are given a diagram of a trapezium, okay. So in the given diagram, AB is parallel to DC. We know that in trapezium, two sides are parallel, so AB is parallel to DC, and E and F are the midpoints, of the diagonals. E and F are the midpoints of diagonals if the value of DC is 60 centimeter and the value of EF is 5 centimeter, then find the length of AB. Okay, so in this question we are given a trapezium. This is the given trapezium. The name is A, B, C and D. Okay, BD and AC are the diagonals, E and F are the midpoints of the diagonals, and the length of DC is given that 60 centimeter and the length of EF is given that 5 centimeter. Now here is the solution. We just need to find the value of length of AB. So let AB is equals to X. Okay, let AB is equals to X centimeter. Now AB is equals to X centimeter. We need to find the value of AB. So we have a property, then line joining the midpoints of the diagonal, which is EF, is equals to half of the difference of the two parallel lines. Okay, this is the very important property regarding the trapezium, that length of the line joining the midpoints of the diagonal is equals to half of the difference between the two parallel lines. So difference between two parallel lines is DC minus AB. So EF is equals to half of DC minus AB. Now the length of EF is given in the question, which is 5 centimeter, is equals to 1 by 2. The length of DC is also given, which is 60. We just need to find the value of AB, which is X. So by cross multiplication and simplify the equation, we can easily get the value of X. So 5 will be multiplied by 2, which will be equals to 10, and 60 minus X. So minus X will be positive in that side, in LHS side, and 10 will be negative on RHS side. So 60 minus 10, which is equals to 50 centimeter. So the length of AB is equals to 50 centimeter. This is the answer. So this is very important property regarding the trapezium. Okay, now next is question number 3. The question number 3 is based on a rectangle. In the given diagram, ABCD is a rectangle and point E lies on AB. Point E lies on AB. Triangle DEC has angle DEC is equals to 90 degree. The value of DE is 3 and the value of EC is 4 centimeter. Alright, the value of EC is 4 centimeter. We just need to find the value of AD. So we have a diagram of rectangle. Alright, we have a rectangle, the name is ABCD. Alright, ABCD is the given rectangle A, B, C and D, and inside ABCD we have a right angle triangle, the name is DEF. Okay, DEC, this is the point E. So it is given in the question that we need to find the value of AD. Alright, so now this angle is 90 degree, this angle is 90 degree, this angle is also 90 degree. It is given that the length of DE is 3, so the length of DE is 3. The length of EC is 4, so the length of EC is 4. Now we are going to start the question. We will start this question as let the value of A is equals to X. We are going to assume that the value of A is X. Alright. Similarly, the value of EB is 5 minus X because AB is equals to 5 centimeter. It is also given in the question that the length of AB is 5 centimeter because the length of AB will be 5 centimeter. It is not given in the question that AB is 5 centimeter, but now we are going to start the question. This is the given, so this is the solution. It is given that ABCD is the rectangle. This point is A, this point is B, this point is C, this point is D, and inside this rectangle we have a right angle triangle, which is triangle DEC. This is the right angle triangle. So it is given in the question that this angle is 90 degree, this angle is 90 degree, and this angle is 90 degree. Now the length of DE is 3 centimeter, the length of EC is 4 centimeter. So by Pythagoras theorem we can easily calculate the value of DC, because DC square is equals to DE square plus EC square. DC square is equals to the value of DCE is 3 square plus the value of EC is 4 square. 3 square is equals to 9 plus 4 square is equals to 16. The value of DC is square root of 25, which is 5 centimeter. So DC is 5 centimeter. Now we know that opposite sides of the rectangle are equal. That's why AB is also equals to 5 centimeter. Now we are going to assume that the length of AE is X centimeter. Alright. So the length of AE. So let AE is equals to X centimeter. So that's why EB will become 5 minus X centimeter. Alright. 5 minus X centimeter. Now in both the triangles ADE and triangle EBC, we are going to use Pythagoras theorem, because angle A is equals to 90 degree and angle B is also equals to 90 degree. So these angles are right angle triangle. Sorry, these triangles are right angle triangle. That's why. So first in triangle ADE, hypotenuse DE square is equals to AD square plus AE square. AD square plus AE. The length of AE is X. So X square. Now we can find the value of AD. So AD square is equals to DE square minus X square. The length of DE is 3. 3 square minus X square, which is 9 minus X. Here is the length of AD square. Similarly, in the triangle EBC, we can calculate that EC square, because EC is the hypotenuse, is EB square plus BC square. Now we know that opposite sides of the rectangle are equal, so we can replace the value of BC by AD, because AD is equals to BC. So the length of EC is 4. 4 square is equals to EB. The length of EB is 5 minus x. Alright, 5 minus x as we assume. So 5 minus x whole square plus BC. BC will be replaced by AD. AD square. So by this we can get the value of AD square again, which is 4 square means 16 minus 5 minus x whole square. Now 16 minus the value of a minus b whole square, we are going to use the formula of a minus b whole square, which is a square. It means 5 square, it means 25, plus b square means x square, minus 2 into a, it means 5 into b, which is x. So AD square is 16 minus 25 minus x square plus 5 2s are 10x. So by both these we can denote that this is equation number 1, this is equation number 2. By equation number 1 and equation number 2 we can equate that both AD square are equal. So 9 minus x square is equals to x square plus 10x. Sorry, 9 minus x square is equals to 16 minus 25 minus x square plus 10x. So minus x square and minus x square will be cancelled out from both the sides, and we can equate that 9 is equals to 16 minus 25. 16 minus 25 is minus 9 plus 10x. So 9 and minus 9 will become positive. So 9 plus 9 is equals to 10x. We can get the value of x, which is 9 plus 9, 18 by 10 is equals to 1.8 centimeter. Now we have the value of x, we just need to find the value of AD. So we can get the value of AD by equation number 1. Alright, so by equation number 1 we can get that AD square is equals to 9 minus x square. The value of x is 1.8 square. So 9 minus the value of 1.8 square is 3.24. 9 minus 3.24 is 5.76. So AD square is equals to 5.76. So AD is equals to square root of 5.76, which is equals to 2.4 centimeter. Alright, so in this question we just use the property of Pythagoras theorem. Alright, we just use the property of Pythagoras theorem. Now we are going to start the next question, which is question number 4. Alright, question number 4. In question number 4 we have a diagram of trapezium. Question is given an isosceles trapezium ABCD in order with AB is equals to 6 centimeter and CD is equals to 12 centimeter. It is given that both the parallel lines AB and CD are 6 and 12 centimeter respectively, and the area is 36 square centimeter. Alright, so length of BC, it means we just need to find the length of BC. Alright, so we have a question in which we have an isosceles trapezium. We know that isosceles trapezium is a trapezium in which two sides are parallel and non-parallel sides are equal with each other. So the name is A, B, C, D. So this point is A, this point is B, this point is C, and this point is D. We know that the length of AB is 6 centimeter. The length of AB is 6 centimeter. The length of DC, it means CD, is 12 centimeter, and area is 36 square centimeter. So here is the solution. Now area is 36 centimeter square. The formula of the area of trapezium is 1/2 sum of parallel sides. Sum of parallel sides, it means 6 plus 12 into height h is equals to 36. 1 by 2 into 6 plus 12. 6 plus 12 is 18 into h, which is equals to 36. Now 2 will be cancelled by 18 and it will become 9 times. So h is equals to 36. By cross multiplication 9 will be at the divide position. So 9 divided by 36. So h will become 4. 9 4s are 36. H is equals to 4 centimeter. We have the height of this isosceles trapezium, which is equals to 4 centimeter. Now we are going to construct this. I am going to make a construction that I am going to make a perpendicular AP and BQ on base BC. So AP is the perpendicular on base DC, and BQ is the perpendicular on the base DC. Now we need to find the length of BC. So this perpendicular is equals to my height, and which is equals to 4 centimeter. This is 4 centimeter. Now this is my perpendicular 90 degree. This is again perpendicular. So this will become APQB will become a rectangle. APQB is a rectangle. Alright. So that's why the length of PQ is 6 centimeter. Because this is an isosceles trapezium. AD is equals to BC. So and AP is equals to BQ. Both are the length of height of the isosceles trapezium. That's why the base will also be equal. So this base will be equal. Now the total length is 12 centimeter. That's why this will become 3 centimeter and this will become 3 centimeter. So now by the use of Pythagoras theorem we can easily get the value of BC. So in triangle BQC we can use Pythagoras theorem. So BC square is equals to BQ square plus QC square. The length of BQ is 4 centimeter. So 4 square plus QC is 3 centimeter. 3 square, 4 square is 16, 3 square is 9, is equals to 25. So BC is equals to square root of 25. It will be equals to 5 centimeter. Okay. So by this we can easily get the length of non-parallel sides. Alright. So these are some questions based on the quadrilaters in which we use some different properties of rectangle, Pythagoras theorem, Apollonius theorem, properties of isosceles triangle, isosceles trapezium, and many more. Alright, thank you.